Under a new government and with a continuing need to save money in local government, the LGA Strategy and Finance Policy Review Group met to hear UK digital champion Martha Lane Fox to discuss the effect a wholly digital nation would have on governmental communication, as well as the communities themselves.
First of all, 10 million people have never used the internet. 10 million. And another 5 million have only used it once or irregularly. So that is 15 million adults, this isn't including children, who have basically not engaged with the world of the internet. The people who aren't online are also some of the heaviest users of government services, particularly obviously from those lowest socioeconomic groups. And if you were to move one of their interactions a month with government from either a paper or a face-to-face or a telephone interaction, just one, out of an average I think of 3 or 4 a month, then the government would be looking at savings of upwards of £1 billion a year. This is exactly the same challenges and difficulties that the commercial sector has been grappling with over the last 10 years. Those very early days of the web were all about the commercial sector coming to terms with what might this new channel mean? How will it disrupt our business model? What the hell are we going to do about it? Can we just ignore it? Will it just blow up? Is it unsafe? And then gradually beginning to realise that not only were new businesses like mine being created, but every existing business was going to have to reshape itself according to these new rules of technology. Only over time did we work out the ones that could be dealt with an email, could be batted off without even having to really speak or engage with the person, and the ones that would need a lot more time and attention to sort out. The same is true of government. You just have to work out where it's best to put your resources, where you can save money, and where you can then put money to get the best result. I believe that there are a bunch of people that need a huge amount of care and attention, but that demands a huge amount of focus on them. And if you can take away all the bureaucracy and the rubbish by bringing them online, then you have that time and resource that you can spend with them for the things that really count. And I believe if you do that, creating the first properly developed, near as damn it, I say, 100% connected country, a whole load of interesting things will start happening for the individual and also for us as a state and as a society. Imagine if anybody can communicate with anybody else electronically. If government doesn't have to worry about all the complicated different mechanisms it needs right now because it knows it can always reach people online. Now that might be through the television or it might be through their mobile phone, but it will require a huge shift in culture in order to get to that exciting possibility. I'm not a local government expert, you are, but what I hope that I can show you is that I believe this agenda can help not only dramatically reduce costs in your local areas, but put the resources into the people that really need the resources, because the bureaucracy is being taken away from the places that it isn't needed, and importantly, benefit those individuals whom perhaps didn't feel that they had a voice before.